Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects of wholesaling real estate, right? And that is how to stay consistent, right? I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to stay consistent in the real estate game, right? Here's number 1. Create a schedule, right? Now, what does that mean? Well, the first thing you need to do to stay consistent is create a schedule. You need to have a plan in place that outlines specifically, your daily, your weekly, your monthly tasks, right? And that'll help you stay organized, focused, and keep on track with your goals. So create a schedule. What does your daily schedule look like? Is that cold calling, for 2 hours? Is that door knocking for the first half of the day, et cetera, et cetera. So that's tip 1. Create a schedule, right? Step 2, one of the big ones. Set realistic goals. If you are anything like me, sometimes I set these abundant goals that I have to break down to smaller bits because they're so massive that I can't really comprehend how to get there if I don't have real expectations on how I'm going to get there. And so set realistic goals, right? Your goals should be specific, measurable, and attainable. Setting unrealistic goals will only demotivate you and you'll end up giving up before you even get started. So what does that look like? Set a realistic goal. So let's say in your wholesale business, you'll like to gross multi-million-dollar a year in assignment fees, right? That may seem massive and huge. Reverse engineer that. What does that look like? How many deals does that look like? Are you targeting the luxury side of the wholesale business? Are you targeting the ugly houses? So set realistic goals and attack it. Right? So that was 2. We've covered 1, create a schedule. 2, set realistic goals. Now 3, tip 3, stay motivated, right? The 3rd tip is stay motivated. Wholesaling real estate can be challenging, like legit challenging, and it's easy to get discouraged. And, when things don't go as planned, you need something to motivate you, right? So surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with positive people that encourage you and support you. Listen to motivational podcasts. A good one is Wholesale Hotline. You've got TTP with Brent Daniels. Of course, my mentor, Pace Morby. There's an abundance of motivational podcasts out there. You can read books. You can attend. One of my favorites is attending networking events, right? Be in the same room as those that you would like to be like, or stay in that energy of those that are doing things that you would like to do, or that you are going to do, right? So that's 3. So number 1, create a schedule. 2, set up realistic goals. 3, stay motivated. Here's 4, track your progress. Or in other words, what we like to say is track your KPIs, right? You need to track your success, right? And your failures to help you identify what's working and what isn't, right? You can use a spreadsheet. You can use Google Docs, Excel. You can use a legal pad like this one. Anything really, anything. You can use your iPhone, the notes, right? So your KPIs is as such. I have 1,000 numbers. Out of 1,000 numbers, maybe 10% would answer, right? So that's 400, right? Out of 400, maybe another 10% I'll have a conversation with, which that equates to 40. And out of that 40, maybe I'll close or get on the contract 10% of that. So that's 4. And out of the 4, maybe I'll close 10% of that. So that's about 1, right? Let's not get crazy with the numbers. And so track your KPIs so that you know how to pivot, what's working, what isn't, what you should dump more resources, time, and energy into, and what you should kind of, quit, right? I would say this: expect to spend at least 3 months minimum on whatever task you're doing, right? So that's kind of where I'll leave that one at. Here's number 5, right? Stay informed, right? This real estate market is consistently changing. I mean, we just went through like an upswing and then down, and now we're kind of tapering out, but it's kind of like a roller coaster now, right? So you can follow blogs. What's the one I follow sometimes? Man, I have it in my tongue. I can't remember. But, follow real estate blogs, whether that's emailing campaigns or an actual website. Bigger Pockets, that was the one. That's one of them. If you're in the sub-2 community, we're always, informing folks of what's going on and what isn't, and, things that you might be interested in pivoting to. And follow trends, right? If the trend is like, hey, interest rates are rising, well, maybe we got to pivot and go creative, right? You got blogs, you got seminars, you got networking events. Stay in contact with other wholesalers, right? See what they're doing, how they're doing in business, right? And those are the 5 tips that you should utilize to stay consistent in this wholesale journey that you're on, right? Stay consistent, follow the 5 steps. Let me know your journey, how you are, where you are. And as always, come to me when you're ready to JV. We'll love to JV a deal with you. Let's go.